Hello crafty people, welcome back to my channel. And today I have another swap to share with you that I made for my partner that that was hosted by C. Alfred, who is C's Creations here on YouTube. And this swap was for the Crafty Manipulators group, but it was an online swap because she posted it in the group and in our sister group, Coffee Cake and Crafting. So if you are in either of those groups, you had access to the online link, then you could have joined the swap. But so on with what I'm going to be showing you here. This is the swap that I had to make for my partner. It was like it's late because Mother's Day was earlier this month, but this is a Mother's Day hat box swap, and we had to make or decorate, or buy and decorate a hat box, and it has to be of a good size. There was no particular size, but it had to be big enough. Had to be mindful of the size that we used, such as to put everything that we had to make in it, or what we had to add into the swap in it. So my partner, I tried to go with some of her favorite colors and things like that, and her favorite colors were blues and greens. And I was going to add flowers to the top of this, like a big old spray of flowers, but then I went back and read her profile again, and she said she doesn't like a lot of flowers. She doesn't like the overly girly type thing. I mean, she's like flowers, but she don't want it like overdone. So I just went for, I went another route, and instead, so I put a gold doily on top of the box, and then I put another doily that's kind of like the same color as the paper that I wrapped the box in. I'll show you what paper stack that I use for this box. And this here cut apart also came from the paper stack. I made a tool bow, first time making tool bows, and I wrapped it with some bling and put that on there. I also sprayed the box initially before I put anything on it, inside and out, the lid and everything, with gold spray paint, because she also said she liked metals, so I did gold. Okay, this is part of the thing I put in there so that stuff in here won't move around. And I'm going to take everything out first. I'm going to show you the box again, and then I'll show you what I made when I'm putting it back in there. What we had to make. So this is the box again. I spray painted the inside gold, and I put some, this stuff in here. I'll take some of it out. I'm gonna put it back in with some in the middle. I mean, on the top. But this is like I said, the hat box I did. Now, the paper stack that I used was from Recollections, I believe, and it's by the Hot Buy paper. And I was going to use this, and she said she doesn't like pink and girly stuff, and this is the paper I was going to use. Like, I can't use that. She don't like pink like that, and she doesn't like a lot of flowers. So, I was going to start over with the box. I said, well, you know what? She said she liked pink. She liked flowers, just not a lot. So I went ahead and left this. I had to use 2 pieces of this 12 by 12 paper. And on one side, I did have to piece it together. You can't really tell it that much if you're actually looking for it. But I did have to piece it together because the paper, this hat box was bigger than the paper that I used to wrap it. So I had to piece it together. So I thought I was going to try to decorate the side of it to cover it up, but I figured it's not all that noticeable, and it probably would have hindered the lid to putting it back on there. So anyway, this is what I did to the box so far. And we also had to make a clutch purse. And there was a couple of tutorials that were provided that we could use, or we could use our own. I did use one of the tutorials that was provided that we could use. And then we had to, fill it with things, that our partner would like. So I saw that she is into, she's like a planner girl. So I decided to put in these paper clips. I hope she likes these. They're like glitter. It's like a crown, like Saturn, I think, like a planet, and a unicorn. And different colors with they're just the stars and those. So I thought that was cute to put in there. I also put in a thing of washi tape again because it is got tags and you can write lines on it where she can also put that in her planner. So I thought I'd add that. And she also liked sequin mixes and things like that. So this is a sequin mix that I added. I put in this little jar. Thought that was cute. Like it's not Mardi Gras because it's not purple in there, but I thought she liked those colors. She could use it for St. Patrick's Day or something like that. And then these are some little gems that I got. You can like put them in a shaker mix, and they're not really sequins, and they're not really flat. They're just like little diamonds, if you can see that. So I decided to put in some of those, some bling. And then this is a shaker mix I actually put together myself, and I'm actually proud of this mix because I like that mix. I just gotta make me some of this. I'm calling it mermaid mix because she likes blues and greens, so I kind of mix a little bit of some of the sequins in there are like a iridescent green and blue, you know, depending on what light hits it. And so it's mostly blues and silvers and things like that. And I like it. Like, again, so I said, oh, I'm going to have to make this again if I can remember what I put in here. But this is a shaker mix that I mix myself. And it's got all kinds of little stuff in there. So I hope she likes that. So that's what I put in the clutch that we had to make. And I also made, I kind of changed mine because on one of the tutorials they had like a band on it on the first, which was the ones I didn't use, but I liked the second one better. And actually on that tutorial for that clutch, she actually had something that's attached to the top, and it was like magnets come down the side, but I didn't want to do that, so I put a band on this one, and I like it. And I used some really, I think this is 110-pound cardstock. If I can get this on here. And so this is what I made for my partner. And on the band, I have used a purple crepe paper rosette that I made, and a butterfly that was in my stash, and I thought that it would perfect with the greens and the blues and stuff in the paper, so I put that in there. And then the next thing we had to make was a perfume bottle, and we had to fill it with something three-dimensional, like flowers or resin pieces or whatever, embellishments or whatever. So I went ahead and made this, and I used some rose gold paper or cardstock for the lid, and I used pink cardstock for the base, and also I used the pink print, and also from the same paper stack that I used. And I like it because I like the way the designs on it. It looked like it would be like a beveled glass or a bottle, like, so that's why I used that paper, even though it's pink, but I try not to overdo the pink. And I did the metals, the rose gold, because she did say she liked metals. So I did this, the lid and rose gold, and I also added some pink and rose gold rickrack trim around the edge, and then on the side, on the front of it, I cut out the word shine, also in rose gold. And what I put in here, I'm going to take everything out that I put back. I want to get it back in there. I did just make some resin pieces, and I spray painted them all gold. And so I'm going to take all the ones out that I put in here and show you what I did. I want to put more here, but I just put nice size big ones in here that would fit. And so this one is spray painted it gold. I probably need to spray paint it some more because it's, but it still works. But I like that gold. It's just like a half part of a diamond, and I spray painted that. That was cute, so I thought I'd put that in there. I also did a resin pour of a fish mermaid tail, and I did a couple of different wings. painted them gold. I'm just trying to put these in here so they fit. I did a couple of frames. One rectangle frame and a heart-shaped frame. And I spray painted those. And again, I poured these resin pieces myself. So let's see if I can get it. And like I said, I wanted to put more in here, but it wouldn't fit. I mean, it'll fit, but then it was that kind of like struggle getting in there, and I don't want her to struggle to get it out. So that is why I only put some. But they're nice size, so I figured that'd be enough. And so this is the perfume bottle that I made. Actually, guys, this is y'all go back a few videos when I made nail polish bottles from a SVG file that I had bought from myscrapchick.com. I think it looks like a perfume bottle. Yeah, I guess it depends on the paper you use. I mean, it's a template or SVG file for a nail polish bottle, but it also works for a perfume bottle. So I said that works. Because I was going to do something else. I said, nah, I don't like that. So I thought about this file, and when I did that, I opted for that. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. And we had to make or alter a little jewelry box. And we had to decorate it, and we also had to fill it with some kind of the materials or the everything you need to make a I'll get the air out of this bag to make a dangle charm. So I added some beads and everything. And I like these tan colors, you know. I just got it from my stash and everything, you know. And I pulled out a couple of beads and things in there where she can make a chunky charm out of. And then I also added some eye pins and head pins, jump rings, and a lobster claw, so she could make her own chunky charm. And that's what we had to do. We had to, you know, add something where they can make a bracelet or a chunky charm or something like that. So I decided to do that. And again, the paper came from the paper stack. It's the same that's on the hat box here. I spray painted it as well with gold paint. I put some gold trim around the bottom of it, and also glued a little bird, little metal bird right there in the front. You know, just giving it a little more decoration. And it really doesn't hinder the opening, closing of the box. So, yeah. So I thought that was cute. And then we had to also put in a $10 gift or something something store-bought that added up to be at least $10. I would hand wrap this, and I don't, you know, in case she sees the video, before she gets her package, I didn't want her to see, you know, didn't want her to see everything, you know, before she got it. You know, and plus give a little bit of surprise, you know, for all of y'all if she decides to do a video, if she has a YouTube channel. Okay, so this is what I'm putting on the top. I'm gonna put this on top because I don't want it bumping around in there. I probably only need one. I'll just put one. I tend to pop these. My son loves to pop these things, and I tend to pop them and just throw the plastic away. But I get these in my packaging when I order something from Amazon, and they're for packaging. So I figured I'd put one in there so to keep everything in there, you know, nice and snug, and it won't be jumping around in there. I don't know. I might put the other one back in there. I don't know, because I really don't want nothing to be tossed around as whatever. Yeah, I think I'll probably leave both of them in there. But that, again, is what I made for my partner. I hope she likes it. And thanks, guys, for watching. Y'all have a crafty day. And I promise you, I will be doing more videos. I got a tutorial that I want to show you. I've been wanting to show y'all that for months. I think way since before Christmas or Thanksgiving. I haven't gotten around to it. And I still got to make it. So I'm going to be sharing that with you. And I got some other swaps that I'm going to be hosting in my group. So y'all keep a lookout for that. And if you haven't joined the group, join the group. It's Crafty Manipulators on YouTube. I'll put a link down below where you can go to it. And you have to answer the questions to get in. To be approved for the group. There are questions that have to be answered. They're not there for you just to read them and pass on by. You don't answer the questions, you don't get approved. And what also I'm going to have to do as far as that is concerned is that because I get, you know, people that do also answer the questions, but then, and they say, and I ask, you know, what platform you're using to showcase your work, what your crafting that you're doing, because we need proof that you're a crafter. I mean, I have some friends, you know, some people in there that don't post at all, don't craft, and you know, I mean, they craft, but they, you know, they craft, but they don't have a lot going on with it. I mean, they do stuff here and there, but when you have nothing, shows nothing that you craft, anything like that, no pictures or nothing, not even that you're in another craft group, no, you're not getting it. I don't care if you do answer the questions. I just got somebody like that just yesterday, a couple of days ago, where they answer the questions, but it's like they don't have any friends. They just joined Facebook. I don't know. And then I asked for the second question. I asked for what platform you're using. I need a name, guys. The name that you're using for your platform or your crafting. Actually, I gotta address this in another video. I'm getting way off track here with this video, but I will be updating that information or coming out with that information for joining the Crafting Relief groups on Facebook. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a crafty day, and I promise I'll be back with more videos, and y'all have a nice week. Bye.